WB. The gates opened up, they poured it out to more my bully boys for. Soon may KWB come to bring us troops, gain swaps and charms. One day when the season is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd only been in Eden for 2 weeks, went down on her TCP bore our 5 gold hands, and then she swore she'd take this guild in tow. Soon may 613 come to bring us troops, gain swaps and charms. One day when the season is done, we'll take our leave and go. We tried to get to the southwest when 1G came up and put us there. All Clazy Peace reinforced and well on the tiles they stood their ground. Soon may the HF come to bring more troops, gain swaps and charms. One day when the season is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may HQL come to bring us more troops, gain swaps and charms. One day when the season is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, they battled on forever in war. All assets were up to discourage the guild, but still their loyalty stands. Soon may TH come to bring us more troops, gain swaps and charms. One day when the season is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the border still tense, the battle rages on, it will never end. NBM makes a regular call to reward FWB and all. Soon may NBM come to bring us more troops, gain swaps and charms.
Hello everyone, this is Milush and welcome to my channel. Oops! Just turn on the sound of the music. Do you hear me correctly? Hello Sadik, Slymax, Sly in the house! Stopping game but still being on YouTube, that's... I feel flattered actually. Welcome to my channel. I'm not fully awake. I just have my first coffee here, which is indispensable like 24/7 during Eden conflict, as we have still lots of war. I know that most maps are at peace now, but not ours. I mean ours because I'm on 2 maps, and those 2 maps are still full on war. Yeah, thank you for coming. This is names that I don't see often or at all actually in the chat. So welcome if it's the first time you're here. I'm now on my base in Frontier State. So I had let my base in Eden not to be hit on killing event, but it still lost all the troops. Hello Zaki, hello Ramonski. Are you still playing in 505? Because you're very missed in FWB. And by the way, we are planning the big migration to 554 now. So there will be just a 30 minutes window to migrate. Then 554 will be lock state. If everything goes well. Hello Kia. I'm very well. I actually sleep now. Like I'm not staying up all night for playing. I don't know. I kinda even if it's still war every day 24/7, we know what will be the outcome on both my maps. So I feel like a bit discouraged, you know, to be online to fight all night every day like I do at the beginning of the season. Is question how much benefit or something extra resources we get if we invest 9 points for green up. For forest is 18%. So 18% will obviously depend on how many tiles you have, and obviously I'm on my base that I don't play, so it's not obvious. Let's see. the thing that you can calculate if you have to decide between green top and green right is the difference between the tiles that you want to upgrade to the level you will upgrade them. Is it 18%? So I take an example. I know this is worth it to upgrade between level 11 and 12, for instance. Let's find this level of tiles. I slept like 4 hours in 2 days. Oh, that's very Eden of you. Are you in a World Center area? Okay, here we have a level 11 tiles. So you see that the production is 1,000 per hour. And if you upgrade it to level 12, the production will be 1,200. So it's plus 20%. So if you are on a map where you can easily find level 11, or you don't have the immunity yet for getting the level 12 easily, you have interest to place your points like in green right, so you will be able to land develop all your level 11 to level 12, and then you get a plus 20% in total, rather than going green top. So that's one example. But if you I don't know, if you get level 12 easily, and you want, what you find easily is level 12 and you want to develop to level 13. Level 13 is 1,250, so the upgrade is just 50 resources per hour, and it's far less than 18%. So if the upgrade you can do is level 12 to level 13, it's definitely worth it to go green top and get this extra 18%. So this was on the subject of the stream, but I love those reflections. And what is also to consider, of course, is that those 18% will apply to all the tiles, while the upgrading applies only on the tiles you upgrade. So if you are like almost full level 12 and you have 10 level 11 to upgrade to level 12, it's not worth it either. I don't know if it's totally clear, but yeah. Land developing is also useful, like if you think long term about the end of the season for your whole guild, it will be easier to get the quests done. Our F5 is on, it plays on KOS. Hello Sakib, who is your R5 here? In KOS, you say this like your R5 is not R5 of KOS or K4H, right? I'm at 7,400 immunity, must have to achieve 8k till Tuesday. This is likely to actually, you know what I calculated that was ideal to get more resources is actually to get those extra tiles, because this is a lot of resources more to get 10 or even 5 extra tiles, or if you manage to get 15 around, if you have 130 points or something. Bonjour Monsieur Brahim, comment vas-tu? Need advice? I'm not sure you can do it to 8,000 on Tuesday, but one thing you can also do is upgrade your wonders, like upgrade your Moai statue. And it depends, if you have tons of extra resources, just reskill to processing for 1 or 2 days and process, and then upgrade. But if you lack resources and not processed resources, processing speed, upgrade your Moai statue. It goes really fast to get a higher percentage. And it's on top of how you reskill. Ben ça va bien, Monsieur Brahim. Tu me fais parler en français dans le live. C'est pas commun, mais c'est chouette. Uplands, 1.4 million per 6 hours, 30 minutes. Anyway, it's not... I said green top, 18% immediately. Get the extra tiles, and only if you get all green top and extra tiles you can go also on green right. And Moai statue, upgrade your Moai statue. And after that I don't know what else I can tell you. Get all those tiles. But what I wanted to do here is looking at the season text. So we are in Frontier State, okay? So this is particular kind of game. This is different than other state. Can I make my computer more quiet? So this is an Eden Dissidia season. You know Eden Dissidia, it's a classic Eden with you pick your allies, you have a big map, there are a ton of points, and all ranks are decided on day one. If you missed the deciding ranks, you are going to get earned all season. This is Eden Dissidia. Welcome to Eden Dissidia if you didn't know it. But now we have some particularities in this season. There is no combat base. There is no wonders. There is season text. Another way to spend rarest materials. Moai is hard to get as it's at level 30 last day, but can't win it. You don't want to win it, you just want to upgrade your Moai statue because the ranking you have overall gives you extra food and forest resources. So you want to upgrade Moai statue independently of guild ranking and who gets the skin. On Tuesday you can see you can ask your guild to save composite material for Tuesday, for Monday, and on Monday everyone upgrade Moai statue and you teleport there, and then you can have 8,000 immunity. Well, this is not like having 8,000 immunity for real. This is just a cheat. But just remember that World Center burns at some point. So after like a quarter of its durability, it burns, and it's, what is it? Is it 7,000 7,000 immunity or something? Let's see. I don't have it here. It's like 7,000 immunity after it burns. I'm not 100% sure of it. You will be fine. Let's see. You need. Why is it not here? You need 25 people at 8,000 immunity and you'll be fine. If you have 25 people at 8,000 immunity, you are fine, and even if you start eating only when it's burning, you will still empty your whole durability because this thing is crazy long. And 25 is release minimum, but I believe in you. So Eden Dissidia with season text. So here we have like a kind of description. I had read it in another live, but we can see it again. Technology may lead to happiness. Oh yay! So spend rarest materials to get happiness, as well as destruction. This is what we really want. We don't care for happiness in Eden. Before the old world was toppled, what members of the Savior were discussing was the influence of technology on humanity. It makes it 10. I can answer that. Today, technology plays a different role in the world, featuring turmoil and resource scarcity. For one thing, technology is power. New technologies drive the upgrade of weapons and boost military might. Yeah, we want might. We want more might. We want to eat tiles. For another, it is a way forward to the revival of human civilizations and a better future. Doesn't know LSS, the person who wrote this. Yet no one knows how technology is going to be manipulated. That's why we are making this live. As a weapon to end all wars or trigger even more. I can answer to that, it's definitely to trigger even more. Okay, so that's the season introduction. Then I wasn't seeing the technologies and I had my game updated. So it's like it was an update that didn't happen on all devices at the same time. So others were already researching the technologies while I was like, what can I say in life? I don't see the technologies. But now I see it. Hello, Big Horse. Hello, Frank. How are you today? Immunity at 7,400. It seems that everyone is at this number. I'm close to 8,000, but not there yet either. So here we have the season tech that appears in the tech tree. I had nothing to do to make it appear apart waiting for Huawei AppGallery to update, to get all updates. So if you're using Huawei AppGallery, in general, Huawei AppGallery gets the updates 1 or 2 days later. So what I do in those situations, if it's on my main, I just go on the Google Play Last Shelter to play, and I go on Huawei AppGallery Last Shelter only to buy packs. Hola, Fran Gargon. This is the 55 dos. I don't know how to say two in Spanish. 552. You know him, Dijen? I heard his name. I haven't come across him while streaming on All Stars. So, but I know this name. I must have fought it at some point. So I haven't seen the season text already. Let's see. Alas Pernambuco. Oh, bienvenido Pernambuco. ¿Cómo está 552? 552? Okay, so season tech. We start. Empezamos. Hi, Gornit. Hello, hello. I have no idea if I pronounce your name correctly. I'm very sorry. But this means that there are new names in the chat, and actually this makes me happy. I don't know if you noticed, but the amount of subscriber is growing kind of fast since All Star started. So it would mean a lot to me if we reached 1,000 subscribers before All Star end. So don't hesitate to share my videos. Can't wait for Token Shop tomorrow. I should check if I correctly bought Evans Redemption on all the bases that I have that needs it. This is not topic. So, season text, we have for each troop type extra might for start, and you can see that it costs various materials. I don't know if someone is keeping track of it, someone who is actually upgrading it. But yeah, reverse material. Might. And then what do we have? March speed bonus. We like this in Eden. We we save so much time when we have extra marching speed. I love marching speed in Eden. We need also that 5, so we need those maxed before to get the extra marching speed. Capture and expand, what is that? Increasing the max amount of territories that can be occupied. Ooh, I like this. Next level 2. And we see, okay, so we get up to 4 extra tiles. I like that one. And same, it requires the previous line to be entirely maxed. Next one. Might. Again, might. I like that they make research for might only, so far actually, because might is what we need to force tiles. Okay. Might. Stay ready. Raising the reinforcement cap of the base, effective in season only. We like that. And it requires all the previous to be at 5 only. So okay, you don't need, for this one, you don't need to max the previous line. You need it at 5 only. And then you can tank. Ah, amazing. But this is really for specific situation. Like, this is a necessary technology to continue down the tree, but this will serve only for those who really need to be teleported on the front. Next. Increasing the share of soldiers with minor injuries in territory battles, effective in season only. Ooh, less going. So minor injuries is like your soldier is destroying the battle, but you get it back immediately when your APC comes back to base. On the opposite of those that have major injuries, go to Doomsday Hospital. I don't know if it's clear, if people are familiar with how the battles work. But minor injuries, that means less soldiers in Doomsday Hospitals, more soldiers that stay alive. So, good. Wait, where are we? Wait a second. Okay, so this is different thingy. Raising the cap of base durability, effective in season only. I don't care much for base durability, but again, in some situation where you have to tank, but it's so uncommon to need this. So, right, to go to the next research, you only need it at 5 out of 10. That's enough. Rare earth looting. Increasing the share of rare earth elements acquired in siege. Wait. You can loot rare earth elements when attacking other bases? That would explain why my base got so much attacked. Usually I just stay in desert like a farm and no one attacks me. But this season I left my base in the desert like usual and I got attacked so much I have no troops left. So you can attack the base to loot rare earth elements. That's pretty awesome. But again, not necessary for weak bases. So weak bases can just go to 5 out of 10. Only those who will actually attack bases need it at 10 out of 10. The game keeps crashing on me and the screen freezes since this last update. Oh no! I play from Huawei AppGallery, so the last updates are not there yet. I don't have this problem. Sorry to hear. Okay, so on this line, I love this one. less troops in Doomsday hospitals, more troops that stay alive. This is absolutely a must-have at 10 out of 10. This one I would definitely recommend to stay at 5 out of 10 because it just raises the base durability and it's just for very specific use. And this one, looting rarest element from bases. I'm curious to see how it works and how much we use this. Next line. Those footage though, they're original, like it changes the gameplay, but it's not like purely increasing the statistics, so it's cool. Okay, next one. Siege Defender Resistance, so it's only for when you get attacked. March Speed! I love March Speed! Just because it allows more coordination in real life to be able to empty your durability in 30 minutes. But it's also quite useful to make a path when needed to go fast. Pollution solution, increasing the production of polluted resources. That's pretty cool. And it goes up to 20%. So this is for Frank. Plus 20% polluted resources with this deck. And it's for Sadiq. Are you still here, Sadiq? Next season you need this. Next line. This is really interesting as a tree. Increase Siege Defender might. Okay, so here we are really on a tree for increasing siege defense. Resistance, then might. Here, increase all troop might. I like this one. Increasing the production speed of rare earth elements in the processing plants. Oh, I'm so annoyed at how slow it is right now. So how fast can it go? Increasing by 50%. So it would require 20 days instead of 40. That would be amazing. Okay, one thing we can notice in this tree is the connection here. So it looks like you only need to research heavily guarded to go there. So actually you could skip entirely those on the right and left, but they are really good. But if you are not attacking bases so much, you can skip entirely the one on the right. Because you only need 5 points in heavily guarded to go down the tree. And here the resistance and might for siege defense are not leading anywhere. So you can skip those ones if you are managing not to get attacked at all. It's a really good solution to skip those two one entirely. Okay, let's see what comes next. Academic breakthrough, reducing the resources required to upgrade season tech. But does it reduce the amount of rare earth material needed? And that's not, they don't say anything, so I would assume that it reduces the rare earth materials. But knowing how it works for kind of everything else, I would assume it doesn't. Oh no. if it reduces the rare earth material needed for the research, it's really great. If not, no care. Increase single army max troops. Ooh. Wait, do I understand correctly? Single army. So each row gets more troops. This is someone who would have researches and would have more troops in each row. That sounds good. Because versus someone who didn't researches, it would like compensate the advantage of the other if the other attack. Not sure, but it would be nice. Okay, capacity optimization, increasing the processing amount per batch in the processing plant. Okay, I'm generally not a fan of increasing the processing amount per batch, because what is really key is the speed of the processing plant. If your processing plants are running 24/7, you don't care for this. It's useful only if you don't play like, if you are not here to refill the processing plants when they're empty, then you want to make bigger batches so it lasts longer. But normally, if you're competitive, you're here at the end of your processing thingy. Maybe not just at the start of the season, but at the start of the season you are not here in the technology tree. So, I don't like this. And everyone is leaving the chat. Like, what is this technology tree she's showing? I missed the beginning of the stream. And I want all these technologies, but I have no idea where to find it. It's in Frontier States. And in next season for us, I guess. Okay, next one. Reducing the rare earth elements required to upgrade season. So yeah, the one reducing the resources needed wasn't reducing the rare earth elements needed. So when you arrive here at this line, you might have an interest, if you're playing long game, to go through the middle here, and then here, and you go max this one, because then all the others will be cheaper. I'm whispering. Yeah. Welcome to Melush ASMR. So, you have interest to even if the other deck sounds good, you go there. You max this one and get your rare earth element reduction of 30%. This is awesome. And then you can go research what you want in the other side. Okay, full support. Raising the reinforcement cap of the base. It says 2 because this is the second technology of the same kind of technology, and there is another one. But there is only one base in this season, no combat base. Okay, resource purification, increasing the production of polluted resources. We always like that. And the other one was up to 20%, this one is up to 30%. So if you research until here, you have 50% increase of polluted resources. This is awesome. The advantage of this tree are just insane. Like the combat base had tactics, but it wasn't really applying because it was applying only to the combat base, to one APC, so it wasn't making a big difference. But this technology tree it's all about production too, so it's making a difference for everyone. Yeah, buy your rarest material in Doomsday Shop before the end of the season, please. Okay, reducing the resources required to heal T9 and T10 soldiers. Who cares for that? I don't. But I guess the next one will be about the time. We'll see. Landlord, increasing the max amount of territories that can be occupied. Yes, we like this. The previous one, the one was upgrading the tile cap by 4 tiles. This one can go up to 6 tiles. So at this point, when you research this technology, you have 10 tiles for total. So this is awesome if you have like a big budget to play to research until here on day 1 and you already have 10 tiles extra. Rare earth exploration, increasing the production in rare earth mines. Rare earth mines, what is that? So we have to take note. We'll have to look at what are rare earth mines. So probably something on the map. We'll see that after the technology tree. Imagine if we can gather in Eden. Ooh. Next line. Reducing the resources required to heal strengthened soldiers. I don't care for resources. We're not in season 2. Duh. Unbreakable. Raising the cap of base durability. Again, but we still don't care much for this. Additional troops. Increase single army max troops. Oh, we saw that already in previous. It's really great. Because I guess when you... What? 70,000 more troops. Mysterious, we have to make troops and we have to make fighters. Like, you know, to fill all your APC with fighter to hit a city, you need around 1,200 something, 1,300 fighters. So until now, I recommended to have at minimum 3 million fighters ready for the season. But let's see, this research is plus 70,000 troops per single army, so I guess this is plus 210,000 troops per APC, so it's plus 800, and that was the other one. Where was it? Here. So this one was plus 35,000 troops per single army. So this would be plus 105,000 troops per single army. If we assume that single army means raw, that's plus 315,000 troops per APC. So it doubles your APC troops. So I will ask everyone to have at least 5 to 10 million fighters ready for next season. So this is how, looking at this is how it affects our strategy now. We see that we will need far more fighters than we needed until now. And of course we need the other troops, but fighters are really key. And that means also that it changes how many people are needed for each target. You divide by 2 almost. So you will need 1 person to take a bridge with flags, kind of. Increasing the production speed of rare earth elements in the processing plant, again. That's good. So the one was increasing it by 50%, and again we have 50%. Good, good. And the last row, reducing the resources required to heal T10. Again, resources, I don't care for resources. I will just ignore entirely those 3 research, because it just reduces resources needed to heal, but not healing time, and it's not needed to go further down the tree. Increase all troop damage, we like that, we want that. Highly efficient, increasing the processing speed of the processing plant. This is always good. Plus 50%, this is really good. Okay, that's it for the tech tree. So we see, yeah, there are some part of the tree we can entirely ignore. We have to be really careful at seeing the line connecting the different rows. Like some row depends only on one tech and not on the text on the side, and some tree, some branch of the technology tree just go nowhere, so can be entirely ignored if you don't need it. And how it changed our preparation for next season. It's like, again, remember to buy your rare earth materials in the Doomsday shop, and we will need far more troops than we needed this season, especially fighters. All the other troops are just fighting like usual, so yeah. But fighters will make a real difference in occupying cities and gates, etc. So to fill entirely your IPC, you will need more troops. For where to buy rare earth materials? Why is Doomsday? Yeah, I waste everything, I don't care. Doomsday shop. It's here with Doomsday Silver. Get the rare earth exchange card. Get the CME card also. Those that you keep for next season to have a good start at your next season. This is a priority in the Doomsday shop with Doomsday Silver. And in the text, they were talking about rare earth mines. So let's see this. What are rare earth mines? Okay, I don't see anything looking like a gathering plot or something. It's just regular mineral deposits. Come on, zoom. Okay. I don't see any irregular building. Is there anyone from the Frontier States in the chat who could tell us what are rare earth mines? If not, it's not a big deal. Just look around a bit, but it's laggy and I have no idea what I'm looking for. So maybe we keep this as a mystery for next season. Like the technology tree talks about rare earth mines, and I don't see at all what it is. I don't see it. So anyway, the other way to get rare earth material for free is processing. So you process this thingy and you get rare earth material, but it's crazy long. And otherwise there are some challenge. Challenge. Oh, no challenge maybe. No challenge. So the other way they said also in the technology tree is attacking bases to loot rare material from attacking bases. Maybe we can attack some random bases. You see they are all at low durability because all are attacking to loot to rare material. And maybe this is a way to make farms useful again. So let's see. Like next season, if you come with your farms can process rare earth material, and you attack your farms to loot rare earth material. So let's see. This base probably doesn't have rare earth material. What I wanna see is, does it drop rare earth material anywhere? Or... It doesn't say anything about rare earth material. So again, a mystery to solve later. Yeah, nothing special. Okay, we will keep a bit of mystery about how to get rare earth materials in next season. That's it for the Frontier States, I guess. Does anyone ask a question while I'm on this base? Do you want me to check something in the Frontier State or the new Eden Dissidia with technology tree or such? If there is nothing, we can move on. Checking my other base. I will open my other base. This will be easier. I wrote there some topics, but I didn't plan anything. Just I know some people have some headaches to understand the battle reports. I thought it could be nice to check it for a second. So let's get my other base working. Fully out of troops. I don't have troops on any base now. I'm getting political message from my Eden. Okay, my other base is opening. This is so slow to work. Again, I don't want to go deal with Eden stuff. This is... Even if it's north and south and you think that everything is like done about politics on day one because, you know, you are in north, you are with people of north and that's it. There's still so much blah blah about who gets which reward and stuff like that. And even when it's decided on day one, people keep being scared of betrayals and stuff like that. I'm glad not to be R5 this season. Okay, this is my main base opening when computer agrees. And this is totally out of troops, but full of battle reports. I think maybe we had 1 or 2 days calmer. We'll see that. Computer is so slow, my days. This is a very pretty base, and we want the battle reports. Actually, people are like, many people don't understand battle reports at all, so they don't know what they are looking for. And like, I see so many players being like, yeah, I will test my APC, and they fight, they get kills, and in the end they didn't really test the APC, or like they fight always the same APC to test combos and determine which one is the best one. But if you fight only the same APC and the same combo, you don't know how it performs overall against a range of different APC. Yeah, anyways, there's so much to say on it, but I want at least to... Oh, that was a reinforcement. What? I lost the difference? What they say? What do you mean? About politics on my map? Say, Melouche, which kind of deal have VV2 with the North, South, I mean? I'll answer. I don't know. VV2 R5 keeps me a bit in the dark. But I have tasks that ask to. Politics. What can I say? Because see, if I just say it keeps me in the dark, you will think that there is a deal with the South. But VV2 are actually making fun of FWB for not being Morgan style. Because we have this problem, like the guild is half in China and half in others. À quand un live en français? Donc la guilde a ce problème-là que on a la moitié qui est en Chine, la moitié qui est ailleurs. Et donc du coup, quand il y en a qui sont réveillés et actifs, ils voient les autres en train de dormir et ils croient que les autres ne sont pas actifs et foutent rien. So when we have half the guild awake and fighting, they assume that the other part of the guild is doing nothing and are lazy and all. But the truth is, it's just when you are active, the others are sleeping. Donc la vérité, c'est que quand on a qui sont réveillés, ben c'est que les autres sont en train de dormir. But it makes a little bit of tension in the guild. VV2 and HX2 have a hard time understanding the time zone difference. And blame us for not being active against style when we are sleeping. So I don't feel them in the deal, but more like bad strategy. We have a bad strategy. Yes, that's focusing on first time occupation instead of strategy. Do you see World Center on All Stars? Where is One TV? We can see that. But One TV, after my last live, they got kicked out of World Center by 323 and KOS. And after a couple hours, the World Center of All Star was surrounded by KOS, so which is 264 plus 526 and 100, which is 323 plus 279, and One TV was pushed back to the gate. That was a surprising happening. How to reduce the number of tickets required for immigration? You can't. Just buy a ticket every month, don't skip months, even if you think you are going to stay in the state you are. You can know how it will be in 10 months, and 10 months being happy in the same state is a miracle. You kill all troops and split parts. Don't do that. Don't do that. The splitting parts, défaire les pièces d'APC, ça va pas réduire le pouvoir. So splitting parts doesn't lower the power. Killing troops reduces the power, but not really your migration rating, because your migration rating is an average of your power in the past. Or maybe it's your maximum power you reached, or something like that. Anyway, it doesn't have an immediate impact. Parce que quand tu tues tes troupes, tu réduis ton pouvoir, mais c'est juste sur du court terme. Et ton rating de migration, il prend en compte ton pouvoir moyen sur les derniers temps, semaines, mois, quelque chose comme ça, ou bien le maximum pouvoir que tu as déjà atteint. Je suis pas sûre duquel des deux est le bon. Mais ça sert à rien de tuer les troupes. Never kill your troops. Unless you are in gold and you want to lose the week and you have accidentally qualified for duels. Anyhow, let's see battle report. Okay, I want mine. Why is it? Here. Oops. No, don't thank him. Don't listen to him, Zaki. Zaki, don't kill troops. Don't split parts. Don't even split heroes. It was possible in the past to do that because you reduced your power and you could immediately reduce your migration rating, but this is not true anymore. Now when you reduce your migration rate, your power, your migration rating takes a long time. Don't, just, you can't. And be okay with this. Yeah, Frank is right. Do not ever try to reduce migration power. I repeat, do not. I will take your message to copy it on the stream, Frank, because this is too important. We can't let this kind of stuff being believed. No. And I saw people like they were planning to migrate, so they stopped upgrading their base at all for months, and just saving all the resources and stuff like that, and they stopped entirely upgrading their base, and they upgraded all at once after migration. But this was before being level 25. Stop spoiling the fun. No! Kaylee! Oh, you are so pretty today. I miss you. I miss you so much, Kaylee. I mean, you know, the guys in the Alliance, they are like, they're nice, but they're not so fun. They talk about heroes all the time and about killing stuff. And we need more people singing in the chat, you know? We need you. Like, we are not even represented on stage chat now without you. So the map doesn't know you. No, us. You get it. So okay, let's see this battle report. What we want to see, there's some things that people have a really hard time with, is a statistic and how these numbers are calculated. So I didn't plan at all how to do this. I just know that battle reports are generating lots of headaches for many people. So ask questions in the chat. I have nothing préparé. J'ai rien préparé. Pose tes questions sur les rapports de bataille. Cal will be there again soon, one way or another. Yeah, I have bases for you. Just we'll see. Okay, so let's see. Here, what do we have? We have Alliance Technology. So Alliance Technology, you know this is research that you do, your technology tree in the Alliance. So this is little bonuses that you can get in might and in resistance. And even more if you are, like here, it was a reinforcement, so there is some bonus for reinforcement, I guess. Not 100% sure. Anyway, Alliance Technology is all the Alliance technologies. Kind of obvious on this. It shows the importance on having an older shell where people donated every day for years and all that. And it also allowed to narrow down with a rogue if you have a camouflaged rogue in your state. So this is a very specific situation, but it happens. And a few times it helped me a lot to find out who were the rogue in our 676 state. So you can see by Alliance Technology, it's likely that the different alliances have different technology tree. So you can narrow down by this which alliance the camouflaged rogue belongs to. This is specific, but I know this is a big issue for lots of people. Then you have building. So building here, you see might plus 30, and this is because I use the three same kind of thingy of troops. So I have a vehicle on 3 rows, so the war rooms takes effect. If you have a mixed APC, you don't have this plus 30%. Rogue. Yeah, this was 676, it was a weird state. Naturally, by now everyone migrated somewhere where there is no rogue. I mean, I think so. At least we have no rogues here in 554. Until the rest of FWB will migrate, obviously. So you don't get this extra 30% might. Oh, in French too. Donc en premier, la technologie d'alliance, ben, c'est ce que tu recherches dans ton alliance. Ça va te permettre aussi dans un rapport d'un ennemi camouflé d'identifier l'alliance de ton ennemi. Ici, le plus 30%, c'est les war rooms, salles de guerre. Salle de guerre qui donne un plus 30% si les unités sont les mêmes sur les 3 lignes. So if it's a mixed APC, you don't have the plus 30%. Si c'est un APC mixte, t'as pas le plus 30%. If you are a raider, and this is your class APC, you get a plus 25%. Obviously, this percentage for building is when the buildings are maxed, right? It's not automatic. So the class APC of a raider gets a plus 25% in building. So a raider using all 3 same kind of troops will have 55% here. Si t'es un corbeau, j'adore le nom en français, I love the name in French. In French, raider is translated by crow. Corbeau, which is the animal, the crow. I have no idea why, but here it is. Donc si t'es un corbeau, tu peux avoir plus 25% avec ton APC de classe. Siege Defender Might plus 25%, I'm not sure which building is that. It's headquarters? I don't remember which building does that. Headquarters, maybe. But it just, in the case we are defending a base. So we are, either it's an attack on our base, either we are garrisoning the base of a cute friend. So here I was garrisoning the base of Vince. Donc ça, c'est juste dans le cas où tu défends une attaque sur une base. Et je sais plus quel bâtiment fait ça. Doomsday Conquest. Okay, I didn't upgrade my Guardian Fortresses correctly. Assault Fortresses correctly. Don't judge me. Doomsday Conquest. This is where we have like the extra percentage from the assault fortresses or guardian fortresses for resistance. So this is here, and if you have points in the red tree, you will have an extra line showing the percentage of might or resistance or else from the red tree. In the red tree, when you go right, it's for siege attack. When you attack base, it doesn't raise the statistic for base defense or tiles or anything. And you go red left for siege defense. So reinforcing a base or when you get attacked. And all those go in Doomsday Conquest. Now I'm wondering something, like where is my extra might? Ah, no, it's not. It's only on tiles. I was about to say, where is my extra might from the Statue of Victory? So the Wonder Statue of Victory gives extra might, but I think it's only on tiles. Let's see. Then we have hero. So this depends on which hero is there, or if the other heroes gives a bonus of might to other roles. It doesn't all the skills that can give extra might during the battle, but have like certain chance to proc or not, and are not guaranteed. They won't appear here because they don't apply to all turn of a battle. So here is only the extra might that apply to all turns, all rounds of the battle. Like the base statistic and the passive skills that are activated by default. Like the 7 skills, the 3rd and 4th skills. Item. So item is the attack and defense boost in your base bonus. So you have plus 20% if you buy it with diamonds or with in the Alliance shop, and plus 25% is with arms supply and bought with diamonds. So here I have 25% because I have arms supply. So this will indicate us also something to identify the person if it's a rogue camouflage player. It's an indication, so do whatever you want with it. If it's 25%, you know that this person is paying for arms supply for the month. Then we have part. This one is pretty obvious, this is a part. So if we have all the parts giving might for Baneblade, it will be plus 100%. If you see plus 60%, it's just a regular set. It can be Dreadnought, Ranger, or Phantom. So if it's a mixed APC and you see 60%, that means that there are probably parts that are not adapted for all the bros. So it's an information. If you see plus 100%, maybe the person just made the weapon and the suspension and doesn't have the complete set of Baneblade. But you can see that it's at least started, and then you see on the other rows if the Baneblade set is full. Technology is pretty obvious too. So this is all the technologies researched on the base. Siege Defender Might. I'm not sure where this one comes from. But yeah, Siege Defender Might. It's under technology, so maybe it has something to do with it, but I'm not sure. Here actually is also where we can see when we place a mark on the base. This is where we will see when we place a mark and we attack. This is the place where we will see the extra statistics due to the mark. For Siege Defender, there are some specific bonus that comes from who knows. And finally we have the VIP line. So you can guess the VIP level of the person. So here you can see that I am at least at VIP 3. I'm actually at VIP 4, but I'm cheap, so I don't buy the VIP pack. And I don't have enough VIP points to unlock everything in VIP 4. But you can see I'm at least at VIP 3, and it gives you again an idea of who it is if it's a camouflage player, because sometimes people have the plaque. When they talk in the chat, you can see their VIP level. So this can help. And that's it for the might in a siege defense configuration. But again, if you have questions, please post them in the chat. This actually, I kind of never look at this. I see many people like they send a battle report and they're like, I don't understand why I lost, because my stats are better. Look at other things, you know. Like for instance here. Oh no, I don't understand why I lost. He's winner, you see, and I have better stats. Oh no, I should have won this. My PC is kinda empty. My PC is empty. What can I do? Something else? He's the attacker. So even if my PC was full, he attacks means he acts first. Except if I have something like preemptive strike on Death Rider or something like that. He attacks first because he's attacking. So his first attack will lower my troop numbers. And then when I attack, my attack is lower. So if the APCs are really equivalent, and there is a slight difference in the stats, the attacker will have an advantage that is kinda big. VIP 4 is a painful grind to VIP 5. Yeah, it seems so. Are you VIP 4 now, Frank? Or VIP 5 already? I'm like at the beginning of VIP 4 on both my bases, but I don't buy the VIP point. What I do is that I exchange diamonds for VIP points on Mondays and Thursday to get 20 gold tickets per week. Or 10 tickets on Monday because it gives cause points, and otherwise I don't do gathering. I should tweet my state, but I don't really do gathering. So on Mondays, my points to open my boxes are those 10 gold tickets in VIP shop. And on Thursday, there is a promotion on gold tickets in VIP shop, so I get it now. 174. Oh, you're almost at VIP 5, Vigos. Nice. VIP 4 for Frank. Many VIP 4. Cool, we're all in the club VIP 4. I don't buy VIP either, only diamonds. I wish I never know what to do with my diamonds because they are so low. I have so many stuff to do with diamonds, you know? Like buying gold tickets, buying war badges in the VIP shop on Wednesday. I wish I could do that, but it's just too many diamonds. Oh, I have my son around here. And obviously I use lots of diamonds also to replace speed-ups for making parts and making troops. I'll come back in a second. I will see what is the problem. Attends une seconde.
I'm in love with your pain blades. I'm in love with your pain blades. I'm in love with a player too. I'm in love with a player too.
Yeah, gathering is super easy. You play Eden or? Because I don't even go back to 554 during Eden, unless if I am like First Lady of King or something and I have cards to place. But otherwise I'm not even going back to 554. I use all my diamonds on VIP gold tickets. But you have more troops than me. I don't know what I did wrong to have so little troops. Oh, I play Killing Event by 8 trading. That's the reason. So as in Killing Event, I don't do trading. I mean, unless if I'm really forced, or if it's like a team building with friends, like in real life you go for a coffee, that in game on killing events you go for trading or something. So that's when you get your killing event points, your troops are all in hospital, they're not dead, so you heal and that's it. But I do real killing event, and I attack sometimes stronger bases, just to see what I'm capable of. And I lose troops every killing event. I stopped making parts after BBC. Yeah, that's very, very helpful to already have your 5 gameplay sets. Actually, I use the base of a friend, so the one which is in your alliance, Frank. And he buy packs on his base like way more than me. Way more than me. And this is so easy. He has lots of diamonds, and I am emptying everything. I am doing all the troops early I can. I am doing all the training speed-ups early I can to make tons and tons of troops, even any speed-ups hours. I do troops because we had the goal of reaching 300 million power. Now it's done, so I just do my thing, and I don't have pressure for this anymore. But the amount of diamonds wasn't going down because he was dying. So this makes things easy. Killing event, I just get 3 boxes, 2 odds to get 9 super states. I like it. Nope. It's so easy now with unzoom. You just scroll the desert with unzoom. I used to scroll the desert zoomed. This was horrible. Don't do that. I'm just unzoom and ta-da! And during Eden, there is no cap when you are hitting people from other state. So just kill everything in Eden. And remember to use your cause ticket in killing event when you are fighting in Eden. Last week I get more than 500,000 diamonds. This week I think I will get 200k diamonds. I should start counting that. Hello from state 2911. Welcome, KKP Neng. I never saw your name here. So welcome to my channel. Please take a seat and make yourself comfortable. We saw the Frontier States earlier, and I have a question for you, KKP Neng. So Neng, I don't know you, but I know you have the answers to all the questions I have. In Eden Dissidia in Frontier State, there is this technology tree, including a technology saying increasing the amount of rare earth materials from rare earth material mines. What are rare earth materials mines? So much pressure. The guy just arrived in the chat. He's never been in the live streaming. He says hello, and I'm already asking the most difficult question I had today. 505 has so many bases trading, it gets hectic. I get 50 million cap in Eden easily. Yeah, I don't like doing a killing event with 545. I mean, with the base I use in 545, because 545 is like a trading area set up every week at the same place. So people are expecting to trade from the start. And they make deal with the other state to trade from the start. I hate that. Because then you want to fight, but from the start, nobody is fighting. They are already in the trading area. If the trading area is like organically created later, like after 1 or 2 hours, when the map calms down, the killing event calms down, there are usually people in the chat looking for trading, and then you have auto-generated trading area, and this is really nice because you wanna fight, get here at reset plus 30 minutes. You don't wanna fight, there will be trading area later. So this is nice. When the trading areas are set up from the start, people are tempted to go there directly. and they don't fight. So that's why I don't like playing killing events in 545. Because no one wants to fight us? You can say no. I mean, you can say, fuck it, I'm gonna kill you. Hello, droid bots! Melouche is lazy? What? What? Not gathering? No, not gathering is because I am not lazy. It's because I don't sleep in the night between Sunday and Monday. And I'm like playing in Eden, so I don't gather in advance. I have so much to do. I can just send my EPC and leave the game be. Duh. No fortresses. No, this is because I'm a team player, you see? I have excuses ready for all of that. And so, I was saying this is because I'm a team player. So all my composite materials are used to upgrade my Moai statue to allow us to stay in top 3 of the ranking every day. You see? I'm just helping everyone, and you say I'm lazy. And what did you say? No training? I have no excuse for this one. No, this one I have no excuse. So, next topic. With our 5 rank her down to R1 ASAP. Mel should be R2. This will be war. I'm noting your name on my next season death note. And I'm actually not R5 in Eden. Ha! I can blame Savage. Kinegavan is dead in 545 against anyone. Everyone shields from the other states or hides. Since I'm in 545, I didn't do trading, and I got my 9 boxes every week. But I have to admit it's a lot of research, scientific research in the desert. And it's not so fun. Oh, I'm listening to the song of La Maritza. This was the season we met. I had so much expectation for this Eden conflict because I met so many awesome people in last Eden conflict. Not that people in this season are not awesome, but it's not the same. I've been very busy in Eden, rarely leave. So you get it, not gathering. So battle reports we saw a bit, but there is something else. Told you conflict sucks? No, conflict doesn't suck. It's last time we had 2,000 people per faction, you know? Oh yeah, I will tell you that because we need all to send mail to the dev. I like doing that. So last time we had 2,000 people per faction. So in ideal world, you can reduce this to 10 guilds. 10 guilds are the amount of guilds that are rewarded per faction. So this is perfect. Except some people wanted to stay independent, and this is totally understandable. So as they wanted to stay independent, you couldn't have your 10 guilds, you had more than 10 guilds. And this made issue, internal conflict, civil war, stuff like that. So 2,000 people was just too much. And obviously you didn't have enough tiles, and getting everyone to coordinate on the same strategy was crazy hard. 2,000 people per faction, too much, in my opinion, and probably the opinion of everyone. This season, we have 800 people per faction, and this is not enough. 800 people, you can make 4 guilds, and you have lots of inactive in it, so you can't motivate your people like the usual way, which is do 10,000 contribution points a week or I kick you, burn you forever. You can't say that to people. In general, you shouldn't say that. But you can say that this season, especially because if you do that, and you have to enforce your rule that would make you kick 30 people, you can't replace them. There is no applicants waiting. So people can get lazy and just be confident they keep their place in the guild. This is so hard to manage. The stronghold can't be... You can't have a guild taking a stronghold to help guilds traveling on the map. No, guilds are super busy because gate swap take 2 guilds. You have 2 guilds per side. They don't have time for strongholds. Oh, there's so much blah blah. I wasn't reading in the chat. The first time no one knew what was happening. Now it's all surrenders on deal. No. I'm on 2 maps. The 2 maps are going full war. 24/7. I have no idea what I'm doing here in life. I mean, I'm pretty sure if someone of my guilds see me in live now, they would report me and I will get kicked. At the moment, there is no surrendering on the horizon. So I hear that all those other maps, except the 2 I'm on, are all surrendering. Here we don't have that yet. We should, because I don't have troops anymore. I will tell that to the leaders of the map. I don't have troops, let's surrender. It's always deal, unfortunately. There will be, but not yet. Killing event is dead everywhere. I like the Zoom thingy, and I like what is coming with the Frontier State. I really can't wait for Clash of Alliances to be in the regular states. I'm done with Clash of Zones. I want the Dawn event in regular state. The Dawn event is a separate map to fight for another launching center that is not a launching center belonging to any state. So it's a separate map where you can go full war if you want and get 9 combat titles for your alliance. That's crazy. No real incentive for people to do it. Yeah, exactly. We need the Dawn map to leave the Frontier State and come to our state. I want it. They are testing it for months in the Frontier State. We want it. Conflict better than Dissidia? Because of season text. Season text burn money. Yeah, we saw the text. They are insane. The difference it will make between people paying... We say that every season. People paying have an advantage. We know that. But yeah, season texts are huge. Never mind the harsh losses to troops. People just prefer to save for Eden. Well, I don't. That's my problem. That's why I have no troops. The game is dying? I don't think so. I mean, I think many people say game is dying because they see this on other YouTube where maybe some YouTubers are like done with the game and I've been doing this for longer than me. But in game, I understand there are some things that don't work. I'm pissed with some things in the game. But I play for the community more than for the gameplay, so for me, it won't make me quit as long as my community is here. And I don't see people of my alliance leaving the game. So when I hear an alliance has many players quitting, And I don't see people of my alliance quitting. I don't see people of my state quitting. I kind of want to say that there is a management issue. I mean, people are not quitting in equal proportions in all states and all alliances. You see that some alliances or states will have more people quitting. And sure, it shouldn't be the job of the players to retain the players, but at the same time it is because it's a community. So if the community is functioning, it's good, and my kid is calling me. So, wait, 1 second, I will see what is the problem and come back in a second. Here.
0 fucks given, baby, if you're down for the ride. Let's get lost, lost in Amsterdam, where it's you and me together, making trouble, making friends. Let's get lost, lost in Amsterdam. We'll be strolling round the canals and dance, lost in Amsterdam. Close your eyes. Between us there will be no goodbyes. Dry your tears, now's not the time to cry. Just listen to my voice.
I'm back.
Song you across the states like waves on the beach.
And my coffee is almost finished. That's so sad. And it's all cold now, but I'm used to drink cold coffee because I'm a mom. Anyway, reading the chat now. So your game is dying. We have also to consider that we are in all states now. There is no new people joining, and the people in the younger state, they don't dare to migrate to older state because they would be like relatively new, and their bases would be relatively weaker in older state. So people in new state, they don't understand that at some point they will have to go to older state. Not yet. So we don't have new players coming. Now the way to play with new people is to merge states and to migrate. But we see our people leaving because that's life. So endless fighting on my map, 36, kicking Ska, Way, CO9, NNG, birds, protecting mail. I was about to say I don't need protection, but you protected my pad so much with this Events Redemption, Dawn, Canoness. I'm in love with your APC. And so that there was like 9 minutes left and I could have teleported in the middle of the red hive. Literally glued to the R5 base of Way. Because I wanted to put my base next to him. So I was shielding while my APC were defending my pad. And it failed, but almost. I will make it before the end of the season. Need something new for cause? Yes. I want COA, Clash of Alliances. Melush is responsible for the Eden deals. She's a super diplomat. I am not in contact with South at all on my map. And I am not F5. But I'm like... We are merged with VV2, which is 655, a Chinese state. We played with them in season 3 and it was kind of nice. And they were merged in FWB, and this time it's us merging in VV2. So I am the English-speaking voice of VV2, but I don't call the shots. And it's a bit hard to find a balance because people tend to consider differently the international representative and the Chinese representative of a guild. So they talk to us like we were two different guilds, but we actually love each other, you know? Move to Frontier, you can find new things. Don't move to Frontier State because they are slightly desynchronized with the seasons in regular states. So like you have the opportunity to migrate there while migration is directly closed for Frontier States. And then you have you can't come back ever until they resynchronize the season. How old is your son? One is 6 years old who is here today. He's skipping school today because he wasn't feeling so well. And the other one is 4 years old. 2 more seasons we might align. 2 seasons. That would be good. That was a fail, couldn't hold the defense. Yeah. We almost did it. We will. I want to teleport next to my wayfriend. And we challenged each other on this, so we have to do it. I think 900s already could fight with 800. Yeah, 900s and 800s seem to have aligned before 800s aligned with the older state. So you are going to merge those brackets before they merge with the older state. I guess that's what happened for all the others. So I say that, and the 600s and 700s are not merged yet with the older state. Boyfriend? Who has a boyfriend? Your boyfriend is in the chat because? Who's it? So I had listed baby topics. So basic counters, because we are out of troops. Everyone is out of troops. And at some point, you have to stop sending your APCs that you tested with the absolutely best APC ever, and you don't want to move your APCs around. Just move your APCs around. Just check when you attack a tile, reinforce tile, and you fail, check in your battle reports. And he's calling me again, but this will be the last time. We are making a volcano. I could show you the volcano, but I don't want to be... I love the volcano we are making. Anyway, how do I... Be right back screen.
I was kicked out of my home. There was nowhere else to go. There was no sunshine anymore. There was nothing I could call home without my Uncle Elmo. All because I took a tile, could not release it for a while. Just went wrong. All these boosts just laid to waste, so I had to leave my place. I know, 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 I that tile alone. I know, I know, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know, I know. I ought to leave that tile alone. At the next honor event, always check first if I'm maxed. I don't ever want to go. I will be more careful now to stay with my Uncle Elmo. I don't ever want to go. I will be more careful.
I love that song. It is about that time La Maritza took a tile during honor farming. It happened to all of us. You killed all your troops taking enemy level 16, Frank. I saw that. I tried to help you, but this wasn't a full success. Anyway, oh, what am I clicking here? Oh yeah, I was talking about basic counters. There are a few things that are super easy to do. Like, when I tile fighting, I saw... Oh, this is couple of time. Peter, est-ce que tu peux faire quelque chose de moins bruyant, comme par exemple lire un livre? Ou prendre les capes là en bas? Merci. So I saw tiles being reinforced a lot by Scorpion APC, and when that happens, you really want to kill Scorpion first. So you take your Anatracker Huntress, Anapredator Huntress or something, and you place Huntress in the row where is Scorpion. So Huntress can target Scorpion. This is an easy counter. And another thing that I see a lot... I forgot. Oh yeah, we have those TP, VRAS, something APC. So those APC can be countered by sending something like TP, VRAS, Lust, because Lust is a counter to take priestess. But people just keep crashing the APC and using the same APC, attacking the tile over and over, and they are losing all their troops. And yes, they are strong APCs, so it kinda makes sense to lose lots of troops on it, but at the same time you can easily rearrange your APC quick. If you have a doubt, just share the report in the chat and ask people of your alliance or guild. Say what is on the tile and ask what is a good counter, and share the first time. This will take you too much time, so you will lose the protection status or take too much time to take the tile, and there will be other reinforcements. But it's totally worth it to do this for a while until you know which kind of APC your enemies are using, and to know how to adapt fast and know what are the arrangement of APC you can do with your heroes. So that's just what I want to say. I mean, I don't have a list of counters. If there are specific formation you have problem with, you can ask now in the chat. And more importantly, those formations will keep changing, so you have to learn. You can't just I don't know, you can just have a list and that's it, because formations will keep changing and you have to check your battle reports to know what is on the tile and adapt. You can't just send your APC sending the same APC over and over and lose all the troops. 180 million power. Oh, you lost only 30 million power, Sakib? Are you playing a farm this season? Ah, how is that possible? I'm down 150 million power. on all my bases. Now this one especially because I've been forcing level 16 pretty early. Now I'm close to be done with forcing, see, 7,700. So yeah, I'm trying to open another base. So yeah, here we are, TIE fighting all day. People are using reinforcements so much. Me, I use reinforcements so much. I can't feel an APC now, so I can't go around the I don't care, I send my APC and I will send a few times. Oh, 30 million for forcing 16. How do you calculate the millions you use for forcing 16 and those you use for fighting for real? It's like if I was using all my battery all day for like 3-4 days straight, just clearing 16s, nothing else. It was painful since no one could take one hit. Yeah. But I mean, we can take level 16 in multiple hits, but it was like everyone was just tagging you and not even trying to hit the level 16. I mean, I was trying, taking them in a few hits, but otherwise it was mostly people tagging you and not going with poison. Who is your favorite Master of Chaos? This is easy, this is Melkor. Melkor Morgoth in Tolkien. That's where my pseudo comes from. Haha, you're disappointed, right? Thankfully that isn't my job to take 16. We have some other beasts for that. Oh, you're far! Oh. The round trying is true. Let's see that. Good. You could see that the level 16 of Huawei had multiple names on it, but our level 16 all had your name on it, and a few ones were mine. So Sly, Master of Chaos, is not your favorite? No, it's Morgoth from Tolkien. Melkor. 100%. I mean, you can't beat that. I'm sorry. I know you are Master of Chaos. Although you are kind of Master of Order also. So keep more Chaos in your group, and maybe you will raise in the ranking of Master of Chaos. So far, I don't think you've mastered the art of making chaos. I'm going to go kick some people to make me feel better. That's what I say. You are kind of more Master of Order than Master of Chaos. Because when you are going to kick, you will say that it's to make the rules be respected. Which is a Master of Order kind of thing, not a Master of Chaos kind of thing. Okay, switching base now. Oh, I have all-star screen now. So we are going to check how is all-star going now, and I will show you what Array doesn't want me to show. So greeting sound, and here it is. It's pretty, right? He said it's not done and I shouldn't show it, but it's pretty. She's right. I knew it. You can't win. So here's what I was saying earlier. If you've seen my live when the doors to World Center open, you know that leg, so 97 plus 600, was there. And 323, so 100, the white one, was also there. And KOS 264 plus 526, the blue ones, were arriving to help 100. And now you have this. World Center surrounded by two allied guilds. So of course, even if 97 are super strong, 200 people versus 400 people, this doesn't work. Oh, that looks good, yes. So here leg has been pushed back to the gates. And of course, they will have to defend it. Here we can see green tiles. This is MHM from 263 and 116. So they are allies and they will try to swap the gate to prevent 323 to enter here. But as they do that, that means that leg will lose their foothold in the center. No, I bet on 1TV to win. But it happens that enemies of 1TV happen to have some allies that were unexpected. Like 100, 323 was at first allied with 1TV. They let 97 cross all their sector to go fight KOS. But now they end up being KOS plus 100 allies because 100 saw this as an opportunity. Flipping side is an opportunity for them to try for World Center. You know? And are you going in All-Star and just let one guild take World Center and just watch? Duh! Just people are not playing for this. Okay, wait, the fight at reset here. Okay, so we had 461 trying to go in center, but KOS outspeed them at this gate. Like 461 crossed here, and they went here, but it was too late. KOS had taken the gate, so they couldn't enter in center. They took this gate, protecting leg, so 97, from KOS arriving through here. But 323 took the gate here and went here. That zeroed bases here, leg bases here. Okay, this was here. Oh yeah, this was the center. So this gate is lost. Guys, I made a shield wall. Since the time, this is not a shield wall holding until reset. So because they came here, 100, destroy 97 here, and it was a 1 versus 1. They didn't have the help of KOS at this place. So 97 had to back out of the center. But I'm not sure 46E is actually going for center. Like, they didn't get this gate, but they don't seem super motivated to go there. They were pretty slow to take the gate, they had other tasks at the same time. So I wonder if 46E didn't just take the gate like for protection of the sector and not trying to center. Don't bet devs can decide anything, especially since rules got broken. Which rules got broken? Hello, Ignacio. I don't know who who bookmarked here, but this is really nice. You can see the fight. Dead 97, I wouldn't say that. They still have lots and lots more power than others. SK2 is taking a round, so they seem to be targeting for rank 2 or rank 3. SK2 is a merge of B1M from state 620 and CHZ from state 666. They own the capitals here and here. They have the most occupation on the map, and they seem to be not fighting. They fought a lot at the beginning when they entered here. They fought HXD, but now they're just doing their thing, taking everything that is free while the others are rushing to center. And they are doing really, really well for rank 2, if that's where they want to end. But for rank 2, rank 2 will be given to the one with a capital in the center area, who owns the most points. So at the moment, SK2 has a capital in center area and has the most point. 46E is second. But here is the thing. SK2 has a lot of free cities, you see? There are a lot of free cities around here. So they have lots of potential still to get more points. If 46E is going for rank 2, they don't have any more options to get more points. So they will need either have an agreement with friends to take their cities and points, either they will have to find another guild to fight. LEN, I don't know what is LEN. They were fighting 97 a bunch recently. There will be a lot of fighting for them soon, by the look of things. They are fighting 97 for those points? As far as I see, 97 didn't bother much with points. They're like going all in on World Center. And it's a good strategy. You get top 1 if you get World Center. You don't need any other points. So if you don't have to protect an area, it's ideal. What up that? No, 97 is not dead. This is the guild with the most points. And they're just focusing on World Center, so they don't need the other targets. I think no one wants to come to 865, I'm sorry. You say there was fighting, like SK2 was fighting 97, Sakib? Like, this wasn't peacefully? Should check the news, actually. Not for those points, but they were fighting against them. Yeah, it seems that KOS managed to flip all the people who invaded their sector, and they flipped them all to the other side. Don't know how they did this, but yeah. Okay, let's see news. K4H fighting. What? Yeah, makes sense. 1CH. Okay, K4H fighting 1CH. MON fighting 1CT. UNP, this is MON also. It's their allies from state 64. Oh, there is also the other way around. With 97 being pushed back, it will likely mean more fighting for them. Let's see. 97 at this point needs their allies in the center. Because no matter how strong they are, against two guilds, like all guilds here have some sense of strategy and strong players, they just can't do it. So they need allies in the center. And now they are taking MHM in the center. Maybe 46E, I don't know. We'll see. So the wars here we see is just MON fighting one city. So this is about MON coming in the south sector. And we see K4H fighting 46E. So this is about this little area where K4H, so KOS, is trying to prevent 46E to enter the center, and 46E is just around here. So that's it for the news on All-Star. Nothing much will move before soon. This will move at reset, but it shouldn't be like crazy. I will stream on Sunday. If it seems that World Center will be taken at reset, I will stream at Sunday reset to check the World Center thingy. This guy is dead, but we're playing. No, they're still not dead. They're still the guild with the most power. You're not listening, Ignacio. You can see we can see the ranking, Commander Power ranking, and see which names are here. So we have one city, one TV, UV1. UV1 is merged with one TV. So you can see they still have some power, those people. So you see, for one TV, you have them here. Here you are flying, here. Not dead at all. Just over beaten is in durability. AO has no troops. AO has not been fully careful and it knows it. That's why he plays another base now. Well, it's okay. It happens. This doesn't mean that all one city has no troop, but one city is far lower. Look, they're at over 100 billion power at the beginning of the season. Now they're at 58. 97 is still high, but I mean, it's also again leadership. And I love Merm, there's no problem with Merm. It's how are they expecting their players to fight, no? Or is it a decision not to fight like crazy? This is what I don't know, but I see the name change to LSS Exodus Begins, and they're talking a lot about playing other games and being disappointed, and this affects the morale of the guild. I don't believe they expect their players to fight fully. I mean, if they make their whole communication about we're quitting this game, it's totally okay. But don't expect them to make a comeback this season, you know? They say it here, they give up. So if they still have fun fighting and all, it's fine. But it's said in the name of the guild that the direction of this guild is giving up. And it's really okay, because this game, this season especially, can be very time consuming and all. And they just accept it. They are in a position where they can't win anymore, so they just care more for, I don't know, their real life, their real stuff, and save themselves for other season. It's really fine. Oh, maybe not for other season because they talk about Exodus, but you get it. Don't expect a comeback from one city. And it's okay. It doesn't mean anything bad about them, just... yeah. Like, MON started with the lowest power. You don't see MON trying to get World Center or rank 2, rank 3 with central capitals. MON knows their play. They know that no matter what they do, they are just too weak to win, even if they are good and all. But it's okay. You can know your place in a season. And this loss is definitely not due to power. It's really due to the diplomatics and how 545 had unfortunately bad historic with their neighbors. So it's due to spawning and, more importantly, to previous seasons' behavior. And that's it. Know their place? Why play if not to win? You want to win in your category because, like, if you're a free-to-player, you are not disappointed every week because you don't win duel championship, for instance. You know, you're a free-to-player. You don't have the expectation to win duel championship at all. You play in your category, so you feel super strong when you outsmart someone, when you manage to teleport at the right time, when you manage to have your APC faster to take a tile because you shout a lot about how to place your specialty points on card and everything. This is your category as a free-to-player. So this applies at all levels of the game. And here, at this point, 545 can't win the season. So they have to find something to unite the guild and fight for. So I don't know what it is. I see they have a communication about leaving the game. So I don't know if some are still playing and having fun. Probably. I don't know if they feel comfortable doing this when the communication of their guild is like this. I don't know. But they are not the only one not fighting for World Center. You have... So you have MON, which is a guild that is weaker than others. So what they are doing now is reinforcing diplomatic relationships that will be very useful for the next seasons. And maybe they're advertising their state and maybe getting migration out of this all-star season. You have here the mini all-star, the separate thingy happening. So you have 576 and 518 are here to fight each other. They're not here to win World Center. They don't care about World Center. They don't care about what else is happening on the map. They are here to beat each other. Same for 5, 6, 7 and 632. So those two sectors, they are here to measure to each other, because in regular Eden they don't have the opportunity to fight full force against each other, to match their strategy, their best players, their best everything. They don't have this opportunity in usual Eden, and this is an opportunity for them to finally realize their dream of fighting each other. And this is a great objective in All-Star. Why not? You know? Why should they all go for World Center? Find your fun in this. So it's like, maybe it's because they know they don't have a shot at World Center. Maybe they have a shot at World Center and they don't care for it. But their place here is to fight each other. And that's it. And so another example of knowing their place and not going for World Center. So I don't know what is the future strategy. But 620 and 666, you see they are gathering lots and lots of points and getting a capital in central sector. This shows that they are going for rank 2, not rank 1. Because rank 2 will be for the one with the most points and the capital in central sector. So they are not going to win. They know their place. They are giving themselves attainable objectives, goals. Why not? Hi, Chris. Just use all my serums to heal all my Titan? Are you crazy? Why would you do that? But I did it too. 545 had an issue with the player not being able to log in to Shield, as was a Google Play issue, I guess. So 461 broke through. That is one reason why they are angry, and I don't blame them. Other reason is why so many didn't fight connecting guilds and let them pass freely. This is the strategy. Why 545 didn't fight CPJ? It's just the same in every sector. People didn't fight too early. They all found peace inside their sector. And then letting pass is just... It's just diplomacy. Diplomacy is part of the game. You can't ignore it. So, yeah. And 545, we try also to play diplomatically. Just there is this story with the wrong people maybe, or I don't know, but it's built over seasons. So this is not something unfair. I mean, even me personally, I've been duped by people in 545. So I can understand where people come from. I mean, 461 is led by many people from 552. So 461, 552 and 560. So they have players who had really bad experience with 545, really bad history with 545. For Mon, I don't know. But all those who are in the 500s had experiences with 545, and 545 actually had all their friends migrating to 545, you know? So it's really great. They built a super strong state, but they kind of don't have lots of friend state anymore because their friend states all migrated to 545, and all states have enemy state. So in a regular Eden map, 545 can dominate by strength, but where they are not the strongest, where it's a balanced match, they are automatically against people who have history with them, because all their friends already migrated to 545. You know what I mean? And it's a great strategy, it's just that it's not a state made for All-Star. In a few seasons maybe, because in a few seasons, 545 will have rebuilt strategy with other states, and no one can migrate to 545. So in a few seasons, they will be old enough as a super state to rock All-Star. Right now is not the moment because they just got their super migration. I don't know if it's really clear, but yeah, too many people in 545. What is the problem? Hello, Deadly Scene from EVR. Nice to see you here. It's hard to tell who will be in the top 3. Definitely. I mean, definitely 97 and 323 are going for the top 1. And they didn't even bother taking a capital for rank 2 or rank 3. They have no backup. So it's like rank 1 or nothing. For the rank 2, here we have 46E, GJP, KOS, and SK2. So those ones are candidates for rank 2 or rank 3, but there are other guilds around too. We not knowing our place and just going after second, what is actually happening is I talk to 626 to forget ranking and just hunt for footy. This is a really great decision and I support this. Oh wait. Footy is in the 554 guild. So I do not support this. I do not support this. 545 is still top 3 in game. So 545 had a change of one tribe before All Stars, so not all the strongest got in. Hard to explain. The guild, the Alliance 1 City, was reformed like on August 25th. That was the last day to switch players around. So it was a long discussion in the state about going or not going and moving. So it's not like a well-established alliance with people knowing each other. You have leadership of different alliances, and this can work very well. Or this can make like discussion a bit longer and more argument or something if they don't agree on the strategy. So I don't know how it is for that. But anyway, the big migration happened so not long ago. So I don't know if 545 still has really great ally state apart from 576. But yeah, there are many who migrated to 545. Oh, what is all those fighting emoji in the chat? I am from 36464. Welcome, Mod Nemath Khan. I play in 2 Eden, in EVR and GJP. Ah, that's a lot. I play 2 Eden, it's so hard to follow what's happening in my other Eden. How can I donate to the live? There is a link in the description. And even better, you can share my videos to people, because when I will be at 1,000 subscribers, I can add a super chat and I can have commercials in my videos. Awesome stuff for people who don't have YouTube Premium. Too late, you already said you support it? I support blaming footy. And this is complicated. I can't support... Wait. So, obviously, I see GJP with a capital in Central Sector. I want them to have rank 2. Okay? So for this, they need cities. And there are some cities here, and I'm not sure it's enough for them to get rank 2. So they have to fight someone. I can maybe support that they are going for those cities and fight a bit. So, okay. Maybe. They have to get their points somewhere if they are going for rank 2. Leave poor footy alone. Leave poor footy alone. No! No, there are some rules in the YouTube universe that we can't trespass. Duh. You're a teacher, Ignacio? That's a nice job. What do you teach? Oh, Chris, we won't face 666 this Clash of Zone. We will face 545 at some point, but no 666. And we didn't even teleport next to each other last killing event. Bro, that's rude. Who is rude? Missile footy, you can't missile in Eden. You have 2-0. I think you state that 97 versus 545. 97 said at the beginning that they would go to fight 545, but they didn't. That like a lot of their plays on their plate because they went on the north, and here they thought that it would be easy to fight KOS, and they would have the northeast sectors as allied, but then everything flipped, and they ended up being enemies with 3-3. So it took too much time and stuff here, and they couldn't manage so many wars at once. Then they focused on center. You forgot to like. That's really bad. I should kick you. And yeah, like the video and share it to your friend. After I will post a comment with the times where we have the different topics that are written there. Especially for the text, the new season text. I went through all technology of the tree, so it's very interesting to see how powerful they are. Anyway, it's time for me to go because I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. But I start the stream like at noon for me, and I don't eat before. I always intend to eat before, and I think, yeah, I can eat, and then I do the stream, and I will be like, you know, I'm fine, I don't have to look at the time and all. But then I'm in a rush, so I forget to eat. I have really good breakfast, if you know. Lucky number 7? What? I said in chat, so I will remember. Yeah, thank you very much, Chris. Who are you talking to, Maud Nemascan? Do you want a kiss from Chris? Chris is very generous with his kiss, and he has all those line stickers that are pretty awesome, and he can send you many kisses. Thank you, Chris, for doing this for me, by the way. You made lunch? Okay, I'm coming to Chris's to get lunch. Thank you everyone for being here. And I don't know if I said this, but the music you are hearing are the music of La Maritza from State 355. She's awesome, amazing. I love her, and she does all those pretty music on LSS thematics. There are a few music that you can listen on a playlist on my channel. There is this over there that I forgot. This is Huawei AppGallery sponsorized my channel. They are very nice to do so because there are not so many donations. I mean, my mother donates to the channel, but apart from my mother, this is Huawei AppGallery sponsoring this channel. And they have this promotion, for French, Belgium, Monaco or Luxembourg. If you are not from this country, you go in Huawei AppGallery and you set your country on France. Don't care where you are, and it works for some countries, not all. And you can have 30% cashback on your first 3 purchases between now and October 4th. And then the next ones will have 15% cashback. It's pretty nice. So it's, you know, cheaper to get stronger. Belle is turning me out. You're useful, be happy. Many people are looking for a purpose in their life, and you don't have to look for it, I just hand it to you. This is your purpose in life. Send some kisses to everyone, and to me too. Thank you all for being here. Have lots of fun in Eden, and see you Sunday Reset, which is Saturday night for the Americans and Canadians, and Latinos and Brazilians and Venezuelans. See you soon. Bye everyone.
As far as I've heard, the border still tense. The battle rages on, it will never end. NBM makes a regular call to reward FWB and all. Soon may NBM come to bring us more troops, skates, swamps, and jumps. One day when the season is done, we'll take our leave and go. Na 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 na. Soon may our leader come, Lucius her name, the charming one. Even when the season is done,